Assault and batteries, but my trunk stay ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Assault and battery's making a video, but no. Yes, I am, but this video is going to be about Cena wins LOL. Hashtag. Everyone's been tweeting that all today and all yesterday. For once, WWE has a plan where they know what they're going to do in the future, and they had a little bit of a roadblock with Daniel Bryan getting injured, but now they're kind of fixing that track where they're going to have Cena versus Brock again at SummerSlam, and from there, obviously, I think it's pretty evident that Brock Lesnar's going to win the title, Bryan's going to have his comeback, and then Bryan's going to regain the title. Maybe there'll be a swerve along the way where maybe Brock keeps the title for a while, but I think by the way things are going, and just to elevate Bryan from like up here to like way up there, he's gonna beat Brock Lesnar. When you put that into perspective, who else would you really have win that Money in the Bank ladder match yesterday? You know, you could have given it to Sheamus, but Sheamus is already the United States champion, and him versus Brock Lesnar obviously doesn't make sense because Brock's up here and then Sheamus is kind of down here. You give it to Del Rio, same thing. Del Rio's a heel, Brock's a heel, so, and just the believability in that is just way over everyone's head. Cesaro, although I think a lot of people wanted him to win, having him lose to Brock in like a month would just make him, I think it would just hurt him more than it would help him. If that would have happened, you're going to have more people complain like, oh, they screwed up Cesaro, they did this, they did that. So good Cesaro didn't win, because obviously the winner of this match is just holding on just going to pretty much holding the title for Brock when it comes to SummerSlam. And then Brock's going to hold this out for Bryan, if that, when he comes back. Same thing with Roman Reigns. They have something so good going with Roman Reigns. And just giving him the title now just because they have nothing else to really do with him or do with the title, it's just it would just hurt him at the end of the day, because he'll just be that transitional champion. He'll hold on for a month and then lose it to Brock Lesnar. The thought of Roman Reigns versus, I can't talk anymore, I haven't done a video in so long. Thought of Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar is just an incredible picture in my head that's going on right now. And then Orton, same thing. You got a heel versus a heel, doesn't make sense. Who are you left with? Oh, you're not going to have Kane. God forbid you have Kane versus Brock Lesnar. You're left with John Cena. Cena's a guy who's beaten Brock before. He's definitely the most credible guy in that match to face Brock Lesnar. And, you know, he's already 14 times. Hey, give him another one. He's going to pass Ric Flair sooner or later, but it just seemed like the only logical thing to do, because whether Cena wins or Cena loses, John Cena will always be John Cena, the biggest person in the company, no matter who's the champion, whether it be Cena, whether it be Bryan, whether it be Orton. Cena is always number one, and then everyone else is number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give it to Cena, let him hold on to it. Cena's been champion for a month before. I remember that little time period where it was like Punk, Del Rio, back to Punk, back to Cena, back to Del Rio, now back to Punk, and then Punk had that long title reign. So a flip-flop of the championship is not a big deal. And look at Bryan. Bryan had the title for a month, and quite possibly the worst WWE title reign in a long, long time. But to me, I'm just thinking like what the Brock Lesnar Undertaker match could have been, and what the Brock Lesnar John Cena match that's going to be happening at SummerSlam could have been. I would have Brock just plow through Cena, just destroy him, and then face Triple H at WrestleMania like he did, and then maybe face Triple H again in maybe the next month in the cage match like they did, and then have him face Punk, destroy him, have him face Mark Henry in the Big Show like he did. So now Brock Lesnar is undefeated. He killed everyone, and now it's streak versus streak. Brock Lesnar streak against Undertaker streak. That's how you should have built that match. And obviously Undertaker streak was broken. Who's gonna stop Brock Lesnar now? Cena has his uprising. Cena comes back. You know, although he was doing his thing with Bray Wyatt, you probably would have done some flip and flop where Cena just destroys everyone on his way to the top. You have Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. Can John Cena break the streak? Pretty much. Can John Cena break the streak and defend his title? And that's how you create a mega angle, honestly. Because look at Punk. Punk's whole title reign towards the end, it was like, can Punk keep the title? Can Punk beat Ryback? Can Punk beat Cena? People were interested. So when you build a guy up, when wins and losses actually matter, that's when people care. So this match, I think WWE is kind of predictable going right now, but now you have Seth Rollins kind of lingering there in the back, So you never know. Cena, Bryan could win the title from Brock, and Seth Rollins can cash in right from there. That is definitely a huge possibility to happen. Now, they had a plan with Brock, they had a plan with Cena. They're going to face at SummerSlam. Brock's going to win. Bryan's going to come back. He could win. He probably will win. And you never know. Seth Rollins can cash in right from there, because you have the whole Authority and Bryan and Seth and Stephanie, and it's possible. So that's all. I'll see you guys in the next video.